I check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, I promise. Crazy, how'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Better find out better, better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows and
coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today, our holiday coverage kicks off with a good one here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Detroit Lions. It's been a tradition since the early days of the NFL, and we're off on Thanksgiving Day in Detroit. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. At their own 26-yard line. Now Fields going to throw on the first play. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. We good. Sack.
Now a first carry here for the running back. Now he's free at the 35. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead.
Lions, nothing.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. This defense for the Jets, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game, they're do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
Set, ready.
First carry now for David Montgomery. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The Lions at 8-2 on the year. And they come in as a team that looks like a well-oiled machine getting ready for the postseason. Winners at 8 of their last 10.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 32-yard line. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Come on, set. Set.
They'll run here with a rookie. Anderson loses the football. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
An excellent, long, sustained offensive drive. And now they can look across the field and see a defense that looks a little bit beaten down. Right now, as an offensive coordinator, you're thinking to yourself, can I dial up the knockout punch?
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago. Their second straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along. And from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively. And this team now has an identity. And they're playing to it and playing well.
I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Here we go, slide. All right.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll have a Jets first down as he gets it up past the 35. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series you have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Don't jump. Ready?
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. From the gun on 3rd down, Fields. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
Here we go, son. 222. Right.
On play action, Fields. And it's caught on the right side at Smith. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
That's another Jets. First down. A 28-yard gain. First down, New York.
Here we go, son. 319, just set. Set.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Second and 6.
Second and 6.
Here we go. Set. Set.
Now it's Fields off the bootleg. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Oh, yes, that was good pressure applied that time by the defensive unit. They forced him out wide to his left, but with nobody home, he decided to tuck it and go. And he's able to turn it into a short gain.
On third down, they're going to run for it here. And the Jets are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Here we go.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left.
Right.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. A big loss there of about 7 yards on first and goal, so now it's second down.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
They'll try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Here we go, son. Lose it, set. Go.
Fields now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Back to throw, Fields. And he's got it. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Travis Kelce, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
14-7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit, a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. Second and 10.
Ready.
They'll set up a throw. That'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
St. Brown. A gain of 9.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Well, Montgomery just unable to twist free as they hit him short of the line to gain.
Tommy Townsend.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Here we go.
They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Right.
Now Allen looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here we go. Right.
Out of the gun, Fields. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kamara. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions will take over possession here up at the 44.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
The give, right side for Gibbs. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 1st down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive they went 3 and out.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Set.
Back to the ground, this time Montgomery. Fights it off. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball. But when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
2nd down and 4.
Down.
They'll look to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. That one good for 17 yards. And now they've got it 1st and goal.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Here we go, set, ready.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. That's Gibbs. So he stopped for no gain. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation.
As a defense, you want to bounce when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. This is caught. And in for the Lions touchdown. And Ross St. Brown. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions are an extra point away from evening this one up.
The extra point.
Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. He'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them, but go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
Here we go. Tonight.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Looking here for Smith downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be 1st and goal from an ideal position.
Allen is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Angel.
Now with a play clock at 4, we're going to get a timeout called. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
Here we go. Start.
Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw. Caught. It's the tight end, Kelsey. Touchdown, Jets.
Touchdown, New York.
Travis Kelsey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point of attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
At the Jets' 38-yard line.
Ready, set.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 52 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
There's Laporta. He's got it. Touchdown, Lions. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And always blocked. This is going the other way. But he will not be able to bring this one back, in the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. A good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done, because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 45-yard line.
Here we go, son.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll see about converting this 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Good. Go.
Now it's Fields. Going right back to Wilson. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play, with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Here we go, son. Right.
Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
He finds Wilson. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Jets.
319, that's it.
Again, Fields. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance in here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Now Fields. And this throw incomplete. Fields. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile.
319, just what?
Here's Fields. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. Effective play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
It's 4th down.
It's thin. You got a mini base. Why not?
A final shot before the break. Fields. He'll try to do it himself. Fields hit and the ball is loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. But they will not be able to capitalize as time has run out here on the first half of play. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? They'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Here we go.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he reached the 50. 82 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll drop to throw. Got St. Brown running the quick slant here. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 21-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
I'd give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Quentin Williams in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
The passing game's been struggling a bit today, and that was the latest example. Haven't been getting much yardage out of it, and now on his back after the last play, he faces 3rd and long.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll drop the throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. A solid stiff arm. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
Ready.
Montgomery is in for a Lions touchdown.
Did my eyes deceive me, or was that an I formation play that was just run there for a touchdown?
Little old school eye.
How about that? Was that a fullback, tailback, running it into the end zone?
Well, that's what that fullback's for, right? That's why you use that. Let him pave the way.
Oh, without a doubt. He's an extra blocker, and he did his job well on that play.
And that is called for the 2 points.
That makes the score Lions 28. Jets.
And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Out past the 30, second down coming up.
It's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Right.
Kamara up the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
Part if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Here we go, son.
To throw is Fields. And he completes it to Wilson. And he's brought down. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Here we go. I'm good. 551. 551. Go. Go.
Now a carry for Allen. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup. First down.
We always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. But a lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
That was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Scott.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Play action. It's Fields. Wilson's got it on the crossing route. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 17.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Go get him, go get him, go get him.
Fields. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. And that one on the rookie, Charles, maybe a little too overeager.
You know how many times we talk about the quarterback having to have a clock in his head and make sure the ball gets away before the rush gets there? When you're a pass rusher, you have to know when the ball is gone and make sure you don't hit the quarterback afterward. I know he's trying to make a...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Brian Branch with it. And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Parker, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Looking to put a drive together.
Here we go.
Here's Anderson as they begin this series on the ground. And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here we go.
Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he gets this one just shy of 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13. When he runs, he seems to do a nice job of knowing when to be patient and find the hole, and then when the hole is there, he goes quickly.
You're exactly right. He knows how to just take off, but you know what else? Brings a little thump with him, doesn't he?
He does.
He packs the boom at the end of the run and finishes it going forward. That's what you want to see out of your backs.
He's airing it out for Williams. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull him down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Let's go now.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you got one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. We're on to the fourth here on Thanksgiving Day. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. And now here's a carry heading left. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The offense on 3rd down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Allen. Runs over. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Well, Bart, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane and he keeps it himself there and worked out well.
But how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it. Most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
Here we go, son.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. That's caught by Myers. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
1st down. It's a gain of 17 yards. 1st down.
Here we go, son.
Here's Fields. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll and this drive continues to plunge forward.
At the 16-yard line.
I see a bunch of neat guys in the band and a tie. Going on the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. Ain't surprised to rock me to the vibe. Cop be the beast, be God, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Green 19, Jesse, son.
They'll run with Allen. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
Fields now to throw. Touchdown, Jets! Arian Smith from 8 yards out. And the Jets are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
His kick is
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. I hope you've enjoyed your Thanksgiving. All tied, so you still got a reason to avoid Uncle Ed a little longer as the kick is away here. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29.
from 29-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try and springs free. Montgomery loses it. There he goes again. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. The CD, remember, he had a touchdown earlier, but that was in a much more conventional manner, this time picking up the fumble and taking it in for 6.
Yeah, you better see him out with scoop and score right there. Multiple.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And off to Gibbs, headed right here. There he goes, right side. And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, 55 yards. And the Lions strike quickly to take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. He's got room past the 30 and all the way up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they have everything bottled up. It looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw. Fields airing it out deep for Smith. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Here we go. Green light.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Fields. And it's caught on the right side at Smith. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
A gain of 15. First down, New York.
Off play action, Fields. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. The throw there is incomplete.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up to the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Here we go,
To the air again, Fields. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Myers.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Jets first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Out of the gun, Fields. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They gotta find a way to gash the defense downfield.
2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line.
Now 2nd and 4.
Don't jump. Ready? Set.
Now Fields. And a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Here we go. Good night.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Gain of 3.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here it is, 4th and inches.
Here we go. Right.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 35. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. is across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and, oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game he's having. Fantastic. A lot of fun to watch.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Lions have recovered. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown, and now they lose the football.
Yeah, partner, things are starting to unravel a little bit for them right in front of our eyes. They're going to be looking for some answers, and quickly.
Ready. 33, yellow. Check, huh?
And they'll indeed take a knee. So this one's over. It's a